Okay, so you read the post. Honestly, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do suicidal thoughts, whatever. Hopefully, YouTube lets this stay on there. And it may seem like depressing or bleak or whatever how you want to say to start the year, but the whole point of it is it doesn't matter what time of the year it is. People have problems, man. Stuff come up all the time. Things happen all the time. My auntie literally just passed, like right before the new year. There's people that's going to be down and depressed about that. I'm upset about it. But the main reason for posting this is hopefully I can help somebody. Hopefully I can inspire somebody because I've had this last bout I had was the second time that I actually pondered suicide, considered suicide. Couple notes or whatever for you is I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not I'm an aircraft maintainer, retired military vet. But I had depression and I actually suffer from anxiety. And only people who have actually thought about suicide understand where I'm coming from. If you are having these issues, man, only you can deal with it. You can definitely seek help, try to get antidepressants. That's what I did, but this isn't about like the seeking the help part. It's mainly me, just want to say the truth. So the last bout I had, which was actually in June, I was just going through a rough patch, man. Like even right now, I'm still waiting to go. I'm still going through a divorce. It's taking so long. It's been almost 2 years. Trying to get through court and all that. So in June, I was still going through that, and I was just having a hard time with it. In addition with other things, but I don't remember what I posted on social media. It wasn't anything crazy, but I can honestly say it was kind of like a reaching out. Like I don't have friends. I'm definitely an introvert. I don't have a social circle. Let's say that I have people that I consider friends, but they're all in different cities, towns, states. So that's not something I can do. Even my family, majority of my family is in a totally different state. But I do use social media. I shouldn't say use. It was, at the time, I was just trying to find something. I was just grabbing at something, reaching for something, trying to find something, somebody to give me like motivation, if you will, inspiration, I guess. To just, I didn't even say inspiration. I should just say that somebody cared about me. This is what I was looking for. That's the honest way. I was looking to see if somebody cared about me besides like my mother. It sounds bad, but I know my mom cared about me. So mothers out there, if you have somebody that's going through it, don't take it personal. I can't really explain it. It's like, it's my mom. If you care, there's some bad moms out there too. So, but if it's a good mom, they know you care, but it's still different when you feel like nobody else in the world cares, especially if you start going through something to where an individual is supposed to care about you and then they're gone. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I put something on social media kind of effective, like having a hard time, something like that. It didn't even really say like suicidal thoughts. It was just like, I'm not sure, why we even here. What's the point of going through life? Because I was pondering that stuff like, I normally don't. But that's what I put on there. Shh, don't start. I'm doing a video. Anyway. Oh, and I won't do any cuts on this because I want y'all to see it's live. I don't have a following to do like a live stream, so all I can do is this. And I'm just going to put it on there, no cuts, no nothing, so you can see I'm speaking my thoughts. Anyway, so after putting that, I got a message from my soon-to-be ex's mom, like in my DM. And you would think it was saying something that's like, inspirational, helpful. I hope that's not my girls, but if it is, you have to just deal with it, let them get through. But I don't know, something tried to help. And guess what it was about? It was about her pretty much telling me not to put anything on social media. She was concerned about my social media, like, image. I don't even know if I can curse. I'm just gonna try not to curse, but no one, if anybody's thinking about that, like suicidal thoughts, nobody cares about their social media image. And you putting crap on there like that to them, it's not helping. Like, it's not helping. That's gonna push them away. Nobody cares about that. That's the last thing you should put to somebody that put that out there. You see somebody put something, if you want to try to help, which she wasn't trying to help at all. But if you are trying to help, don't put that. Don't tell them, hey, watch what you're putting on there, because they're at a low point to where they're reaching. If they're putting it on there, they're reaching. They're like really looking for that something, that somebody, that spark, that something that's saying, hey, I know you're having a hard time, but I want you here. Not, don't put that on your social media. You need to be careful what you got on social media. If you need to do this, go do that. Something about going to get help or whatever. That's another thing somebody don't want to hear either. Usually they just want to talk. They have to say and come to terms to a point of being like, this isn't an option, okay? And I'm battling this depression. This depression is just hanging on me because that's what causes it. And I've been trying to get rid of it, and it's not. Let me reach out and go to a different route and see if I can get something antidepressants, talk to somebody or something like that. Then they do that. You can kind of mention it when you think they're at a good spot, but definitely not when that's the first thing they're saying. Like, that's not helping. And that's my main reason for putting this out there. For anybody that have those issues dealing with that, man. And for the people who's not, like, don't do that. If you don't have something to say to help, like, you still make your choice, because there's still gonna be people out there to do it, because there's crappy people out there in the world, let's just be honest. But if you're gonna do that, or whatever, man, like, if you don't have anything good to say, just don't say something. Don't say nothing at all. Matter of fact, after I'm not even saying names or anything, but it was a rapper, and he got shot. One of the members in this group, like, again, it was the same thing. He didn't put anything on there that was like suicidal or nothing, but you can tell he was having a hard time. And even the people in the bottom, like, some of the comments, I just stopped looking. I don't normally read that stuff. We're just talking about, you got all this money, like, you just do this and that. What that has to do with anything? Like, he lost his best friend. Like, money don't have nothing to do with none of that. Nobody cares about that at that point in time. And this is how people are. Like, I know their situation's different because, they're going to get haters anyway. People hate them because whatever they have. But it's still the same thing. Like, there's still people, don't matter what their status are, it's still people. We all still people. I mean, like, yeah, but yeah, look at me now. Like, look, I gained weight. Like, I ain't shaved or nothing. Like, or, I ain't really cared. I've been going through depression, but I'm changing that this year. Again, no suicidal thoughts, but definitely depression, man. So I'm hoping that little story, or whatever you want to call it, helps anybody that's battling it, man. I wish I could be, that person that you can contact, but I don't have the resources. Like, I'm nowhere near the resources. I'm just a regular dude. I'm just a guy, that's got kids, regular guy, going through a divorce. I wish I could help those and be like, yo, here's my number, here's this, and help those people and maybe get a big place and we all come together and talk or whatever and just listen. I don't have that, so I can't be there. There's no way I can do it, especially I'm dealing with my own stuff, But I do urge you to, try to think of anything that you can that will pin you in a spot to where you can reflect. Pin you in a position to where you don't force yourself to go forward, but you're not going back. You're not, that depression, it'll just eat at you, dude. Like, regardless, I was fighting and it just eat at you. So just try to find something that'll hold you steady to just, if you got to sit, like, don't wallow in it, but, just reflect. If you're sad, just be sad. Like, just let it out, like, whatever you got to do. And then from there, once you dealt with it or you process it or whatever you can, then you try to move forward. Don't force it, because forcing it could cause you to drop back down. It's kind of like binge eating. you eating healthy, and you forcing yourself to not eat stuff when you have those urges, and then when you do, next thing you know, you done went off on a whim and you just doing whatever, for months. And most people don't have that problem, but I know I definitely do. But I'm already at 10 minutes, and I think I made my point. Again, I'm not sure if this type of talk YouTube lets you put on there, but I hope it gets on there. So if you see this, please, man, please. I understand. Don't listen to anybody that's talking about social media and all this other crap, or you this, you that. Don't listen to none of that. If anything, just play this video, and I'm praying for you, man. Like, I'm praying you make it through. Anyway, this Tant Low, I game, baby, and let's start this year off right. For anybody that needs some type of medication to help you through, get it, man. Talk to somebody, whatever. We starting this year off right. Take care.